Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to have some fun with Kona, and it's a little bit of a tribute to our man Jim Davis. Get better soon, friend. But he did a list kind of like this, had a little bit more black in it. I swapped out some things for some white cards, but at the end of the day, we're going to be using Kona to try to put some stuff into play for free and really just dominate the battlefield. So, let's get into it. We're going to play some Land of Werewolves because, mana's good with what we're trying to do, obviously. We are going to play some Get Lost, which is one of the reasons we wanted those white mana in there. Give us some flexibility on what we can kill. We do have some Glimpse the Core, which is super big. Can only go get Forest, but that's fine. Archdruid's Charm, also very good, letting us get rid of artifacts, enchantments, can fight creatures, which is big, but can also let us go search for something. And in this case, if we need to go find a Kona, we can do that. Lumbering World Wagon, just make sure we get extra mana, so if we don't get Kona, we can just cast some of these crazy things. If you don't know what Kona is, Kona Rescue Beastie is a 4-mana 4/3 with survival, so at the beginning of your second main phase, if it's tapped, then you get to put something on the battlefield for free from your hand. Even better, though, we do have stuff like Obstinate Baloth to help against the red decks. We do have Overlord of the Hauntwoods to help us ramp up again, just because we're going to have some more expensive stuff in here. I wanted to play one copy of Overlord of the Mistmoors, just kind of something else big we can spend the mana on. Or even Vaultborn Tyrant that gets us cards and life. Of course, Atraxa makes for a pretty good Atraxa deck since you have a little bit of everything you can get, so you're almost always getting 4 or 5 cards, which is great. And we have a Portal to Phyrexia, which is awesome. And one of the ways, too, I don't know if anybody noticed, because we have Lumbering World Wagon, sometimes we can just tap Kona to that, and then we don't have to worry about attacking a Kona into combat. So it's going to be a way we can get stuff down for free if we don't get to just cast them. But if you want to play this deck list, we'll have a link. It takes you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. And if you want to buy this or anything else, maybe you want to get some new Tarkir Dragonstorm stuff, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. You can use code DRAGON, DRAGN. It'll save you 5%. And you'll be helping us out a whole lot. Really appreciate it. For now, though, let's go see if this version of Kona still can get stuff done. Ooh, mulligan. All 3 mana things there. Alright, well, do what we can, I guess. Bolt wave us? That seems rude. I mean, we gotta try this just so we can get a Lumbering War Wagon down. But they probably just kill a Llanowar here. Nope, their plan is just damage to the face. Okay, then. They are all in on that plan. Let's put this on Angel, I guess. Go get, I guess, a Plains just in case. I doubt there's going to be anything for us to kill with this, but maybe. Oh, well, look at that. That is a thing we can kill. Okay, they are. They're just doing straight up burn. Alright, so we just need to find some Baloth here, would be the plan. What can we do? We get rid of that. We can't attack with this. Yeah, let's set this for colorless. And just go here, I guess. Attack. I mean, maybe we can get enough damage in with the Restless Cottage and I could do something. Alright, they're going digging for more cards. There's a Burst Lightning. I don't know if it's going to go at us or a Llanowar Elf. I would assume Llanowar Elf, but that's just me. We are at 12 life, so they might be doing math on, like, what they expect or whatever here. Alright, we're at 10 now. Ooh, that's a good draw. That is a good draw. Oh, we don't have double white for that, though. We just played the second white man. So I guess if that's the case, how do we lose from here? We know that's 2 and they wanted to keep it. So let's do this. We have, yeah, just making sure we had all the right color. Wait, are they telling me, are we sure? Black? Oh, this just doesn't make the other color yet. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad, actually. Okay. Yeah, our lands just came up wrong this time. Oh, that's tough. Now you're going to kill Llanowar Elf? No, they're going to attack. All right, we take it. We need either a forest or an untapped black source to not die, I think. Okay, well, that's not going to kill us. We're at 8, and they have a burst lightning that they'll have next turn, right? So they would just need 3 or 2, 3, 3. I think we just go search for a land. I hate it, but I think that's the right play here. Probably should have done it last time even. If we just get forest or swamp, it doesn't really matter. So let's do this. Oh, well, you're late to the party. Attack with this. Exile. I don't even know. Probably this thing. Alright. And then I guess just go ahead and gain the life now. So they can't stack damage in a weird way. I mean, if they have something that like attack, shoot, pump, whatever, then great. You just got us. Like at some point you just say if you got it, you got it. Alright, 9. And then interesting. But they're holding on to some amount of damage there. Huh. No clue what that's about. I should have tapped Llanowar Elf there too, because if the opponent was forward thinking, they would kill the elf before we have the ability to get the mana after the attack step. Which, if that's the case, if they do kill the elf here, I'll probably just activate War Wagon. Oh, no. Alright. Yeah, I don't know which of these is going to matter. I'm just like, sure, whatever, man. Okay. Play Restless Cottage. Gain 3. Go to 12. Against 3 cards, soon to be 4 cards. They keep checking our Restless Cottage, but not doing anything to it. Oh, well, yeah. I get why you're just sending damage upstairs then. They might actually just have it already in hand here. Nope, it looks like they don't. Now, see, here's the tough part, because we can just cast Atraxa, but it's not actually worth it anymore. Which is crazy to say, but it's like we just would rather be able to gain life now. Gonna kill our cottage? Nope. Like I said, they keep checking it like they're gonna do something, but then they never do. And now? Nope. I mean, I guess if you just respond and deal the damage, so be it, I guess. I mean, hit us for 4, hit us for 4, but you would have done that already, right? Yeah, that wouldn't make sense otherwise. Alright, so we got 8. And we know they've used a couple of Burst Lightnings already. And we know some of their other cheap damage is gone. Alright. I guess now we get to just attack with the Llanowar Elves. It's part of the package. Okay. Go to 11. Because now we know they're not playing any hasty thing. This is an all-spell burn deck. Alright. Down to 8 we go. Playing a blocker to stay alive. So funny. So we know what's on top. So if we're at 11, they're not going to be able to kill it. Actually, they're just dead. If they activate, for sure. Yeah, so it feels like they have something here. I don't know what something is, but we just do this. Oh, guess not. And attack for 5. Okay, nice. Solid win there. Woo. We'll try this. Oh no, why did we draw Traxa? That's like one of the things we absolutely did not want to draw. Oof, tough. Alright, well, that definitely didn't go the way we wanted. Though I think that is one of the downsides when you're playing this type of deck, is just the situation that sometimes you're just simply going to have situations where you just don't get what you need, you know, or you draw the really expensive part of the deck, which is also a problem sometimes. And you're playing cards like Atraxa that aren't like easily castable. You kind of have to go out of your way to make sure you can cast it, you know? They didn't attack with Satoru, though, because they were obviously trying to protect Liliana. Yeah, we're fine doing the discard thing here. Okay, well, that's something. Huh. You know, with us having one card left, I'm going to pass because I kind of want them to discard whatever their last thing is, and then we're just going to use Get Lost anyway. All right. Yeah, I'll pay for it. Even better. Now you have to discard the last card? Great. Love that for us. Awesome. I think they forgot we could tap the Llanowar Elf, and then since they couldn't protect Liliana, now they just have lands, and they're facing down Cottage, I guess. That was enough. But alright, I mean, it's not great, but you take those where you can, I guess. This one is definitely not a keeper. 2-tap lands there, not a lot to do. Let's keep this, get rid of Atraxa. Let's see what this does for us. Great. Well, guess we need to find some Obstinate Balos, because those tend to be the winners in these types of fights. Well, we take 2 damage, 3 damage from Higher Claws here, right? Sure. Well, that's not very helpful. I guess we'll take the white mana. Alright, well this feels like we really need a Baloth. Or, I mean, I guess Overlord of the Hauntwoods if we get to keep the Llanowar Elf here. But either way, we're probably taking at least like 7 damage this turn. Actually, way more than 7 if they want it to be. Yeah, exactly. Nope, I thought it was going to be more than that. Alright, well, that doesn't help. Yeah, we're basically dead. We drew nothing but mana that game. Can't win those. Yeah, sure. Let's try it. Why not? Don't expect a lot from it, but you never know. Make us discard a card. Well, they had black mana, but they didn't make us discard a card. Alright, let's attack. Don't get to see that guy too often. I actually played that in a deck earlier this season. It was pretty sweet. Getting both Portal to Phyrexia, though, not great. Hey, we have a Baloth Stonewall. Love that. Yeah, this is neat. Question then becomes, how do we get this onto the battlefield? But we'll just pass. Alright. Sure, some life gain incoming. Oh, I see what you're up to. Huh. Do we let that get to the instep and trigger? I think that's more devastating, sadly. It's just free cards. It gives them stuff for Zahur. Like, we don't want to allow that. Like, there's too many bad things that happen there, is what I'm saying. We'll pass. Kind of just need to hold serve here. Ruthless Lawbringer. Destroy target non-land permanents. Okay. I'm assuming you would want to exactly sack that to kill a Baloth. Then I have to decide what's worth killing here. Like, I could get rid of Zahur. I could also just... Well, they already noticed. I was about to say, my next option, I could just block it with our land, which is a real thing. Or I could use this to kill that. And I think I'm going to just take our turn, though. Okay, that's not bad. So now we're getting close to unlocking Atraxa. Any untapped land will do it now. Ellis, sure. It's a card in a life, though. Okay, so is this just the Raise the Pass combo just with a quirky build? Is that what's going on here? 'Cause that's what it feels like. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, we got that part. Let's get 1, 2, I guess 3, because that gets rid of lands in the graveyard. 4, and is that all we can get? I think that's it. They block, we lose this, they gain... Yeah, we'll just sit back. Okay, so here's kind of the working plan. We play this and this next turn, which lets us get Portal for free. They lose some number of things. I'm sure they raise the pass some of them back. We do get to attack with Overlord and Atraxa, but then we slowly get to empty their graveyard, which is kind of important. Alright, this is a weird game, but I think we're on the right track of doing what we want to do here. We know we can't attack with the War Wagon. It's mostly just so we have Kona tapped. Alright, so swing the life total there. Put this into play. We'll get drained for some amount of life here. Fortunately, we have gained enough life that we don't have to worry about it too much. Even if they, like, raise the past here. Like, there's a bunch of triggers, but it's not the worst thing. Yep. Okay, that'll do it. Mulligan. Keep it. Get rid of that. Let's go. Oh, boo. Alright, well, we'll play Llanowar Elf and we'll see if it survives. Okay, well, that's a surprise. Definitely not what I was expecting. Okay. A Kona for a Kona is not really the game plan. Kind of not the way we want to be going about business. We'll just attack. I was going to play a Llanowar Elf there, but that doesn't help anything one way or the other, I don't think. Sure, you got it. I mean, I can Kona to do pretty much nothing. Like, oh, that's not true. I could have still attacked with the War. I would have just traded for 2 things, though. I don't know how good that is. Sure, you got it. Alright, now let's find something good to get with a Kona. Man, that's like the worst. Alright, at least I can attack with it. I mean, they probably have a ley line, but whatever. Oh, looks like they don't. Surprising. Yeah. I mean, sure. Llanowar Elf, why not? I mean, it's free. Beanstalk, sure. Finds something. Stock up. That will definitely find something. Well, this has been a whole lot of not exciting, let me tell you. We'll just try to get in there. I don't know what else we're going to do. Probably just going to exile our War Wagon or something. Nope, they're just going to block it. Or attempt to block it. Alright, they're at 5. Put the other War Wagon into play. Get a card. Probably Sunfall or something similar here. Have a 6/6. Oh, a doubling season. Oh, no. Alright. What do we do here? Alright, I mean, we'll try. I don't know what else we're supposed to do. I mean, double ley lines, double ley line. Sure. That could have been worse, I guess. And then we just attack, because you kind of have to block the biggin. There's no more basics to go get. Yeah, that makes sense. Get this for free. There's nothing. Alright. I mean, we didn't draw any of our big hitters, but we have all the mana to cast whatever we draw. Alright, Oko does make 2 bodies. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I'm Oko, I'm just making more dudes here. That makes sense. Okay, that's a thing. Attempt to attack. I mean, obviously, that's the play here. I will get rid of this. Sure. Sure. Decline, obviously no action to take. They just block our 1/1. We put this into play. And the turn. Hope we get to hold on to our portal. It's probably going to get Leyline, though. Another doubling seasons. They're going to get 4 tokens every time they use Oko. Alright.
Call the Undertaker.
Yep. Yep. Interesting they didn't want to attack there, but that's okay. So, just checking graveyards, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Everything else has been exiled on some level. How do we feel about this? I don't even feel that we really need it, so I'm just going to do this, because I feel like there's a sweeper or something coming anyway. Alright. I mean, I actually don't even mind chump blocking here. Because we end up getting to put the dude into play and making more bodies, right? They might just Sunfall here, though. But even then, same thing. Unless they exile it from their graveyard with, like, Analyze the Pollen or something. That would be real. Portal gone? Nope, there's a temporary lockdown, though. That buys them a turn. It's not nothing. Oh, I guess I could have gained 3 life there. Forgot I actually had the food. I have 30 cards left, so we're not even close to decking anyone. Sure, I guess. Eventually, there's just going to be another Sunfall. It's going to remove stuff. Nope, not this time. Alright, that should do it. Alright, let's see if we can find some stuff. I mean, these are the right parts to get started, but sorta need some other things from here. That's cute. Warren Guard, why do I feel like I'm not just going to get attacked for 1 next turn? It's going to be a lot more than that. Let's get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Alright, I mean, I guess we could kill that next turn. That's something. Play this tapped. Play this guy. Pass the turn. 2, 4, 5, 6. We'll have 7. I mean, if for some magical reason all of our creatures live, we could do some stuff. Hop to it. Alright, well, you don't need all that extra mana, let me tell you. Or at least seeing all those extra cards, I should say. Yeah, it's not worth it for us to block, knowing we could just hard cast Atraxa here. Put that on Angel. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be 9. So we could get Vaultborn Tyrant, Portal. Get this as an enchantment. Get either Archdruid's Charm or Get Lost. We get Charm, because if we get to keep Atraxa, we get to also gain some life. So yeah, let's do that. What's the worst they could do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If everything got +1, 9. I think it's worth the risk. Oh, well, no, I was going to say I could have taken Kona, actually, and Kona would have let me play an Overlord for free. I could have gone that route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we'll be able to play Portal to Phyrexia next turn. They'll sack a bunch of tokens, obviously. Burrowguard Mentor, we do not fear you, friend. We do not fear that either. Opponent, you know we have Archdruid's Charm, right? Or maybe you're not aware of what Archdruid's Charm does. Okay. So lots of things we can do here, actually. I just have to decide what I think is the most valuable. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could Vaultborn Tyrant for 7, leaving 2 open doesn't do us anything. We could do this, gain the life, which is what I'm probably going to do, and then we can Archdruid's Charm to get back the enchant, or kill the enchantment, get back our creature, and then block something. So I think that's the way I'm going to go here. Yeah, that's fine. Tapping that mana. As long as we have 3 green available, that's all that's really relevant. Do I care about blocking from here? Not greatly. If they block, they gain 6. I lose this, but then I get a Atraxa back. I could also just save this to block, but nah. I mean, I don't greatly care if they want to come after us with that. Like, take 8, give us Atraxa back. Or give us Atraxa back, I should say. Alright, that works. I could also have just played Overlord there and had extra blockers, but I think we're fine. No need to overthink it. I'm gonna get rid of something else. Oh, Season the Bro? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. That is totally okay. I get why the opponents do it. That looks like a kill strike, but... Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Let's get rid of that. Get some things. I don't even know if things matter here. Sorcery, land, Kona, enchantment, another war wagon, I guess. All right. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, but we get to gain 7, so sure. We just go here, block, here, block. That offsets. We basically take 4. And then the opponent just dies. Yep, not a lot to do here. We'll just go ahead and play Kona just in case. And then we'll set up our attacks. I don't even know if there's land left to get. There's 1. All right, sure. Okay, good stuff. Crazy thing at that point, we just put Overlord into play for free, have 3 more creatures, and then we're kind of just off to the races, do whatever we want. This is bad. We have to mulligan that. We had no real white options there, so that was kind of tough. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Ooh, I messed up. I should have played Brushland first. Because I'm going to have to play this tap, so it's like... Yeah, I'm going to get no value out of that. Fortunately, we didn't lose the Llanowar Elf, so it didn't matter. But it could have, is the thing. It very well could have. Alright, well... Sadly, that changes what we want to do. We're just going to kill the Caretaker's talent here. Fortunately, we have a few ways to get rid of artifacts and enchantments, so it's not like the worst thing. You got it. Ooh, we're going to need another land or this is going to be real bad. Yeah. And a carrot cake, sure. Wow, just going for the tokens now, not even waiting. They must be looking for something particular. Well, they left something on top, whatever it was. I'm going to go ahead and just kill this evangelist here. And then we only take one. Okay, that helps. So we at least get another card, get some life, buy ourselves a little bit of time. I mean, they still have 4 cards, so we're definitely not out of the woods by any stretch. Oh, here comes a Sunfall. Yep. You can kind of always tell. Let's just do this straight up. And this is just like, if you got removal, just got to force you to keep playing it, you know? That's the game we're going to be playing here. Sure. Get another card, another 3 life. Okay, that's something. Yeah, why is there so many things that just exile stuff? Why? Why do we do this these days in Magic? Because it's kind of crazy, right? That you spend 7 mana or you have to like contrive some way to get that into play. And they're like, well, I'll just exile it. You don't get any value. Like, at least it replaces itself. I'll at least give it that. But it is super annoying. Alright, let's go here. I might as well, let's see, we have green, black. I mean, we kind of have everything we need. I'll just get this. Pass the turn. I mean, they're going to get to start drawing cards here shortly. Obviously, we have creature lands and stuff here, so they're aware of that. Alright. Let's off this. I guess, you know what? I didn't realize I had 5 mana available. I could have played the other War Wagon, too. Would have been smart. Yep, of course. Like, yeah, put it on the Overlord. Why not? No, we got our own Overlord, which is going to die to their thing, which is silly, but here we are. Sure. At least force them to use it. We'll get some life. Actually, no, we're just dead anyway. Alright, cool. Ooh. We have a Glimpse the Core. I don't know if Glimpse the Core is good enough here. Let's... Yeah, man. We have to mulligan. I wanted to keep it. I just couldn't force myself to do it, y'all. Yeah, we're going to put that portal away and see what we can do with this. Cat the Alchemist. Why do I feel like there's a duress coming here? Nope, it's a hopeless nightmare. Alright, that's fine. Probably will make us sacrifice a creature here or kill our Llanowar. But if we get lucky, we do have Lumbering World Wagon into Kona, so that's kind of nice. I mean, we do have to get something else in hand that's actually worth goofing around with, but, like, you know, we'll see. Well, we got to keep our Llanowar, so that's, like, the next best thing. That's not really what we were looking for, but I will hold on. Well, I don't have a choice because I can't actually play it here. Do we want another force? Let's just get... I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get the force. But we can't play anything else there anyway. So we're hoping to draw something big next turn so that we could Kona, get something for free here. Corpses I lost. Didn't expect to see that. That's a surprise. All right, big spell here off the top. That's not it. That's not quite it. That's very disappointing, actually. Well, what are we looking to do here? I mean, we can Kona, go get a land, take a beating, and then hope we don't die. I mean, I guess we have a chump blocker. That's not nothing. It's not great. Crazy part is, though, if we were to get... I don't know. Well, they'll make us discard this. That's fine. If we get... Portal would be fantastic here. Our big dinosaur would be great here. We have a lot of good options. Yeah, you know, we could do worse. We could do worse. All right, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to gain 4, go to 11 at a minimum. So if we activate this attack, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm going to... Oh, no, I didn't get the other white mana. That doesn't work then. Never mind. Scratch all those things I said. All right. Yeah, if I'd have done this sooner, then I could have had a better turn here. All right, and we'll get our 4 life in the turn. They're going to this town to make us sacrifice an Obstinate Bala. Sure. All right. I mean, like, I don't know, like, what they thought was going to happen. Like, I get to discard it for free and put it into play. Like, it's literally just 4 free life. Yeah, I don't think the opponent processed what was going to happen there. Are you for real going to do it again? Oh, they can't this turn. Well, now they're on blocking duty, or they risk dying, right? Oh, opponent. Is that going to be it? Oh, maybe not. Oh, Tyrannix. Oh, okay. Vaultborn Tyrant. Nice. So we activate this. If we just attack across the board, let's say they block a 4. They take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it doesn't even matter how we do this. They're dead. So sure. And we get 3 life coming back anyway. Yeah. All right, cool. That is cool that we got like 8 life off of an Obstinate Bailout that we probably didn't deserve, but end result is probably going to be similar there anyway, especially since we top decked the Tyrant. Yeah, y'all, this was a fun one, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. I feel like there's just so much on the upper end that it's very easy to get some bad games. And to be honest with you, this was just a 50-50 deck. I think we ended up like right around 50%, so nothing crazy here. I think there are some other Kona decks I've enjoyed, which we'll probably play some of those again here on the channel, maybe here over the next week, waiting for Tarkir to come out. But yeah, it was fun. Don't get me wrong when you get the big turns, but there's also a lot of decks where like your big turns don't matter greatly. So yeah, fun deck, definitely viable. But like I said, I felt like we were coin flipping, but maybe some of that was luck as well. You never know. So if you already have it, go ahead and take a shot at it. But I wouldn't go out of my way to build this one. But we'll leave the list. You can try it for yourself. See what you think about it. It'll take you over to Moxfield. Also, don't forget to check out Tales of Adventure and use my code DRAGN and become a member. There's some cool stuff. And with Tarkir coming up, you'll get to decide what's on the channel. Otherwise, just watch the next video and watch all the way through. It's always free, and that helps. That's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.